find the value of the unknown p in the right angle triangle below. Okay, we have our triangle here trying to find p. Should I use sine, cos and tan, or should I use Pythag? If we've used Pythagoras before, we know that we need two sides given to us in order to use Pythagoras, and so it can't be that. So it has to be something else. In this case, it is sine, cosine and tangent. Alright, let's go ahead and label this triangle. Theta is 72 degrees. Across from the right angle is our hypotenuse. Opposite the angle 72 degrees is our opposite side, and the line connecting our angle 72 and our right angle is the adjacent. Okay, identify and write the relevant formula. So looking at our triangle, what do we use? Do we use sine, do we use cos, or do we use tan? I've been asked to find the hypotenuse, and so that's important to me. I've been given the opposite side, and so that's important to me. So out of these three words, so, ka and toa, we need to find the word that has a H and an O, and that is so. Okay, ka has a H but doesn't have an O. Toa has an O but it doesn't have a H. So we are going to be writing out our formula sine theta equals opposite over hypotenuse. Okay, let's tick that one off. Substitute values into the formula. Okay, theta equals 72 degrees, so I'm going to write sine 72 degrees, and I'm going to write opposite is 19.5. I'll leave the meters out for now, and we'll put the units back in at the end. And that's divided by our hypotenuse, which is our unknown value of p. Okay, and we've substituted in the values. Good job, well done. Alright, we've got to get p by itself. Now when the unknown is on the bottom, there's two steps to get the p by itself. First of all, we're going to multiply both sides by p, and they're going to cancel out on this side, because if I take a number and I multiply it by something, and then I divide it by the same thing, I just get back to what I started with. So I've got p multiplied by sine 72. We're just going to leave out the multiplication sign there, and we're going to divide both sides by sine 72 now. Okay, so step 2 is to divide both sides by sine 72. Alright, they're going to cancel out on this side. Can I just point out that the sine and the theta here cannot be separated using division. There's a special function that we use to get those apart. Alright, so we have now p equals 19.5. Just going to write the division sign like this because of room. And now it's time to calculate. Our angle theta has been given in degrees, 72 degrees. And so when we go to our calculator, we need to set our calculator to degrees. See this little r here? That stands for radians, not degrees. So we need to change that. Let's go Shift, Setup, and the 3 stands for degrees, D-E-G, degrees. So let's click on 3. And we have a little D there representing degrees. So our calculator is set to degrees. 19.5 divided by, open brackets, sine 72, close brackets, and let's press equals. And our answer is 20.5035. Alright, so P equals 20.5035 meters. Now I am going to round to 1 decimal place. In my question, I was given 19.5 meters. That's 1 decimal place. So in my answer, I can't give more than 1 decimal place. Alright, so I am going to put a line after my 5. After the first decimal place, put a box around my 5 and my 0. And is 50 closer to 50 or is it closer to 60? Obviously it's closer to 50, and so we're going to be rounding down. Just put the 5 there and then meters. And that's it. Just ticking off our checklist. We have calculated, we have written our final answer, it has the correct units, and our decimal places are correct. Alright, I hope this helps you with some of the questions that you have to complete. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you do, the better you will get. All the best.